Beneath Nehru Place Metro Rail Station before dusk, 23rd March 2011. There's a man behind me that I'm trying to ignore, or at least we've agreed not to see each other. Ignoring folks is hard for me. It's genuinely strange to ignore people where I come from. In fact, we're known for noticing folks around us. What outsiders don't seem to grasp is that we also know how not to pay nobody no mind. Yet even this is different from ignoring folks, choosing not to know, to ignore, to surrender willingly to ignorance, or to be worn down by the sheer force of knowing. Because once you know, all else is just an excuse not to change. When I go back home and I tell people how I am learning to ignore people around me where I live, they end up asking me stuff like, well, people are scared or what? You mean they don't even look at each other? Or folks say stuff like, you mean they hold back their smiles? This was a pet peeve of my mother. Knowing folks in another part of the world didn't really smile at her son was really difficult for her. Looking at each other implies mutuality, that we both are lookers and spectators, that we both see each other, not just that there was one spectator and one being gazed upon. The meeting of the eyes does this. So when I tell folks back home about how one man would leave and another has come to take a dump in the abandoned area beneath the raised metro rail, well, needless to say, they inevitably asked me if I offered the man some tissue.